We are back with video number 3 on the seamstress locker. We have definitely confirmed that they own a business. I'm gonna say it's fairly large by the amount of stuff we're finding. They did dog stuff, right? They did all types of stuff. They made like pocketbooks. They made all types of things. And there is a counter down below, beep, bop, boop, boop, somewhere right there that shows what we think that we can get for the stuff we've already found. We spent $1,900 on this unit. Probably right now, we're probably over 1,900 bucks. I don't know what the counter says, and that's a rough estimate. Always remember that. There has a ton of stuff left for sure in this thing. So without further ado, let me go get some stuff. See what we got going on in the whole bunch. Oh no, it's all used though. That is just a lot of thread. How would you sell such a thing? Oh my goodness, that one costs $2. No, yeah, it costs $2.
I'm just selling it a lot.
So like that whole thing, do you weigh it? Like you just use thread, embroidery thread? 110 yards, polyester. Most of it says 100% polyester. So it has another word on it. It looks like it's German maybe? Gutermann. Gutermann. I think it's the name of the thread. I don't know either. That's a lot of thread though. Like there's more embroidery thread here. Oh yeah, all this is new down here. They were $7 a piece. Wow. That's 1,100 yards of thread. That's rayon thread. And then this one over here, please purchase in Viking sewing. So this goes to the Viking sewing machine that we got in the first video. Huh. That's a lot of thread right there. How much you thinking on that thread? 100 bucks? Thread's expensive, depending on what type of thread it is. This says pink china glasses storage fragile. We will, whoa, watch yourself. This knife is very dangerous. Scale 1 to 10 on danger, it's a 10. All right, what do we got here? Very nicely wrapped they did. Pretty rough condition though, right?
I think we have the teapot to that.
I think we do too. There's a teapot lid right here. Or maybe it's a sugar lid. Hey, sugar!
It's for the cream.
That's for the cream. That's how I got your attention when we were dating. Hey, sugar! Creamer. No? No?
I probably would have went the other way.
You should have went the other way. When I saw you in the grill section of the Bass Pro,
oh my goodness.
I said, hey, sugar, you want to buy a grill?
That's where we met.
That's where we met, in the grill section.
For the first time.
For the first time.
Bass Pro.
Bass Pro, at that point.
Section.
In the grill section. The rest is history. The rest is history. All right, old stuff and things. What is that? That is the most gigantic safety pin I've ever seen in my life. What's it say on it? Key tag. It's where you put your keys, maybe? Gosh, that would be super annoying to have your keys on that.
Those are cool, though.
They are pretty cool. All right, you got that. You're a professional buttonholer. Now, I don't think a lot of these are worth a lot of money. It's like brand new, though. Don't know. We'll have to look it up. I really have never found like a Singer attachment that was worth a ton of money. Now I'm sure they're out there. I'm sure there's like Singer oil. Oh, that has leaked. No idea what that does. Looks like little goatery rooters. Just made that up. I don't know. I have no idea. Then you have a electric scissors, pair of electric scissors here. Pretty nice, right? And then you have just more thread. You have a pin cushion right there. Why were pin cushions like tomatoes and have a strawberry on top? You ever think about that? That's like the thing that pin cushions were.
I don't know. I wonder if there's like a story behind it.
Gotta be a story. Some ribbon or rope or something there.
Caution tape.
Caution tape. Then you have some smooth event something. Sewing machine foot. That's interesting. And then
little glue sticks?
Yep, little glue sticks. You got tiny little glue sticks. And then just some Singer.
Low temp.
Yeah, the rest of it's just a whole bunch of like just little accoutrements for, I don't know what that does, probably pool something, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know
Put
that.
Stuff up in like sewing locks.
Yeah, we did a sewing lot before, and I think it went for 10 bucks or 20 bucks. So sewing lot, I mean, we have a ton of sewing stuff. So maybe that's $20 worth of stuff. Not 100% sure on that. This one says fragile ashtrays and giraffes.
Ooh.
Maybe they're giraffe ashtrays. Maybe they're giraffes that smoke and needed ashtrays. Maybe they're smoking giraffes. Nobody knows. The only way you know is that you open this up and see. Not as much in here as I thought, honestly. This would definitely be a apron from Joanne. That's the...
You think they worked for Joanne?
No, they probably bought so much stuff they just gave them stuff. Actually, they might have worked for Joanne, because how do you... Here's a paparazzi.
What is it?
I think it's a cup. No. Yeah. Paparazzi cup. I was never getting back in this thing. And boys are working hard. We're getting concrete today. We said that in the last video. It's only been an hour, so we're still getting it. I don't know if they're gonna get done today. We'll see, hopefully. It'd be awesome. All right, what do we got here? We have, oh, is this a, no, what is that? Something's gotta go in that. Like possibly a piece of glass or, whoa, we got some neat things in here. Hold on. We have to do some surgery here to not, this knife is, I gotta get a new knife. People are like, get a knife. I got one. Now it doesn't work. What is this? It's like full of stuff. All right, this is where you don't want to drop it. Oh my gosh. This is embarrassing. What am I looking at here? Okay, oh, okay, so it's like a bowl in a bowl full of eggs.
Hand painted. Are they wood?
Um,
Are they real eggs?
no, they're definitely not real eggs. I think that's wood, but why do they have holes drilled in them? Yeah, definitely wood. Hand painted wood eggs. Maybe they were supposed to be like ornaments or something.
Maybe.
I don't know. People like eggs though. Geez, that could be like $50 in eggs.
Those were really cute.
Look at this thing. Is this attached to anything? Negative. Let's see what we got going on in here.
A lot of cool stuff. Ooh.
That thing's booth all day long.
That's pretty.
It is pretty. We found a lot of old glass here, like a ton. That's not that bad looking. Some sort of like...
Like, you could put nuts in it. You could put dip in there and put like chips.
Chips and nuts and things and stuff?
Yeah.
Chips and nuts and things and stuff. All right, then we have a big old ashtray here.
Whoa.
Yeah, that thing is thick. Look how, that is like 3 inches, 4 inches of glass. And number one, you're putting your cigarette, oh, probably right here maybe?
Yep.
And here, and there. You can smoke a lot of cigs with that one. A lot of cigs. All right, we have, I'd like to thank, number one, God, obviously, for allowing us to do what we like to do. And thank my wife and this award for being the hippopotamus. And I'd like to thank the viewers for watching us. We do appreciate it. That's what this looks like.
Yeah.
It's like a major award. It's a party light. So you put a little light in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty interesting. And then you have like wood sculptures. Like a stalactite and a stalagmite.
Those are cool.
Yeah, that's just a piece of wood shaped like a root.
They look like anthills.
They do look like anthills. It's just a piece of wood. All right, that's pretty cool. That's not too shabby. You ain't bringing out like more than one?
Yeah.
That's not gonna happen. This one weighs a ton. This one's super heavy. We'll probably move in the trailer here in a little bit. Moving these are This is just sewing room. Are these all of the... These are our books for, I think, like the sewing. What is this? An old book here.
It's a old do not disturb sign.
This is from the Pittsburgh Bartending Institute. That's pretty neat, isn't it? You got some Webster Dictionary. You have, it's just a whole bunch. A lot of this is like sewing stuff. And then see, like they're just patterns that they had. And it's just boxes and boxes of patterns of what they were making. So I wonder if they like bought the, they already got concrete here.
Oh, dang.
That'll be done before lunchtime. That was quick. We moved in the trailer to help us out. And people always say like open the back thing for more lighting and stuff. It actually backlights us where it's not as bright for the camera.
We can't get to the door.
Well, right now you can't even get to the door. She's jammed up. For the 4x4 boo-boo packs. All right. Don't know what that is. Whole bunch of fabric. Look at that one. Do you think they made that? I don't know. So they have this separated for, like, it's already been cut, right? For certain projects. And then what we're gonna do is just go ahead and sell them in huge lots. We're not even gonna measure them, like, type of deal, right? We're gonna do it by weight. Everybody said just fabric by weight. Now we'll make sure that they're not like little slivers, obviously. What are these right here? What are you doing?
They're all the same size.
Extra wide, double wide, fold. That means you have to go through every single one of these, and there's probably 100,000 pieces of fabric. It would probably take you about 7 million years. Very close to 7 million years to do that. Oh my goodness. Oh, see, like this is the stuff that we bought, and it cost $1 million. This is like seat fabric, right? Like this right here. Now, I don't know how you would ever know what it's made out of. That's the thing, like you were talking about. It's definitely not, it's like some sort of vinyl.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
And we'd have to figure that out. Like, isn't that the fabric we used for our seats? Remember the stools that we did? And it cost like $30 for that fabric.
What stools did we use that for?
The ones in our old house.
Oh yeah, the one big stool?
Yep.
I think that is.
That's so funny. This bag right here, if we can figure out what it's made out of, we know that the fabric is expensive when it looks like this.
Yeah.
That's probably $150 worth of fabric. And it weighs probably 20 pounds. So that's interesting. I'm telling you, what is this? Paintbrushes and stuffing things. That's actually what it says. Hey, we got paintbrushes and stuffing things.
Yep.
That's pretty good looking right there. That's useful. Paintbrushes nowadays.
Super excited about that thing.
This is a pop-up shelter tent. That's what it looks like. In Bahama Bay. 50 PSI. Sets up in under a minute. Yeah, it's pretty nice. You're gonna use this at the beach, or you're gonna use it in the backyard?
The beach.
The old beach? Gotta carry that thing to the beach. Did see a lot of things that say RV on it, so I don't know if they traveled in an RV. This doesn't look like an RV. What is that? That's a dog.
Whoa.
Greyhound, remember?
Yeah.
We found a lot of things that said Greyhound, so they definitely own some Greyhounds. Then you got a little
Steelers bear.
Steelers bear. It's brand new still. And then you have giraffes in here. Remember, they're big on giraffes.
Oh, yeah.
Really like giraffes. So you got the Beanie Babies. You got another little guy down here, Ty, Beanie Baby. And then you have the Beanie Babies. We are millionaires. They got the Beanie Babies.
Baby.
Got a baby. We have the Princess Diane Beanie Baby. $1 million. So probably worth like 22 cents. This is nice though.
Yeah.
That's a good looking dog right there if I've ever seen a good looking dog. What is this up here? Seashells. There's always Shelly. Always. Have we ever been in a storage unit when we haven't found one shell? I don't think so. There's one thing. We can't always say there's a mattress because there's not a mattress in this one.
That's true.
But there's always a shell. Yep. There's Shelly's in here. It's a neat looking box here. Shells. Carl. Shells. The big shells actually sell for us. Actually shell for us. Look at this one.
Oh my goodness.
Good night. That's a big piece of coral. All right. This is old stuff in here. Look how old that paper is.
And these sell in the booth.
Yes, these things. Now, lightning whelks you're not allowed to sell, or like a queen whelk or something like that. So you can own them, but you can't sell them anymore because now they're like endangered. I feel like they're already dead like this. Why couldn't you sell it? But I'm not the EPA. That's not who does that. I'm not the FDIC. I'm not the FBI. There's another shell.
How about the CIA?
I'm not the CIA. I'm not any of those people.
IRS?
I'm not the IRS. All right, more shells. Not a whole bunch of money probably in those. Probably the money is in this gigantic. Oh, look at this.
Oh, that probably sets on them.
Oh, you're probably right. All right.
Or they had that for
Or they
that.
had that for that. This is much lighter than one would think. I thought this was going to be super heavy. It is not heavy at all. Ow, it's sharp. Coral is sharp. It's what my brain looks like. No? That's definitely what my brain looks like. That's pretty neat.
It does kind of look like a brain.
Yeah, 100% looks like a brain. So, found a brain in the box. Interesting. I don't know the value of that, but I know some coral is worth a lot of money, and the size of the coral matters.
And he does know that it's pronounced coral. He just says it as
Carl! Carl! All right. What do we got going on here? Let's do this bag real quick. This bag feels like it is just a whole bunch of...
Oh, wow.
No, these are baskets. Before we found a whole bunch of bins. Thousands of baskets. Yes. So at the Dollar Tree, they're $1. So just think, that's 20 bucks, 30 bucks, 50 bucks, 550 bucks. A lot of baskets. Then we have here, that's what I'm saying. This locker is just not sewing stuff. It is like a treasure trove of all types of things. That is a little burner, right? Craft tool. That's pretty nice. That's definitely sellable. And then you have a little screwdriver. You putting that in the screwdriver? That's interesting. This looks like an iron. It is. It's like a travel iron. Maybe they were doing on-site things type of deal. Oh, perfect. I can now see stuff. I can no longer say, I can't see nothing. You all can say, where's that big magnifying glass that you found? I got some Singer stuff in here. And we haven't found no jewelry, like actual jewelry. We found some paparazzi jewelry. I don't think we're gonna find like a bathroom box or anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that we're gonna find that. Charter Club? It's key. Tells time. What's in this box? Sewing things. Anything that looks like it's gonna be jewelry, I think is gonna be sewing stuff. Oh, look at this down here, all this cool tin. Mickey Mouse Club 1955. Huh. What was in it? Oh, chocolate pecans. Or pecans, all depends on what you say. Get out of here.
An itsy bitsy gift.
What's in it? What's in the gift?
Are those little,
It's like a little mug.
This is Rick.
Rick!
I could turn it around and use it in my little house thing.
You could. Or you could have somebody named Rick in there having some coffee.
Is there other ones?
Then you got some, yeah. You think they'll all say Rick? take a look. No, this one's empty.
This one has 2. Oh, they're names. They're little cups.
Huh. Yeah. All right. And then you have
That container.
this little container right here. These were 50-cent pins they were getting. Little brass container there. And then these are, no idea. Something they were probably using to display something. Where you open that one. They did your idea. See, it's not, they did this back in the day. This is Fire King, made in USA, milk glass, and they hot glued it to this. Got some foreign money in there. And the biggest pill container I've ever seen.
Oh my goodness.
That thing, empty though. So they were taking their pills. All right, well, that's, I don't know, 20 bucks.
Yeah.
30 bucks on that, probably 20. Didn't see anything super, super expensive in that one. But as you can tell, there are a lot of boxes. The glass mason jars and a 2-glass pie pan. We do need some mason jars. So we're gonna can. We're gonna become canners. Can you do it? Yes, we can. Boom, Pyrex, pie. So far, they're telling the truth. This is the top to the pie. Pyrex, no, probably bottom. Don't know. That one's like an amber color, that brownish type of deal. It's good looking. It's not bad looking. All right. Look at the size of this mason jar. Have you ever seen...
Now...
Look at that thing. It says cookies on it.
How do you seal that? I don't think these are the kind of mason jars you can seal.
Well, this one doesn't have a thing around it, yeah. There's a seal that usually goes on that you clamp on it. This one's pretty loose.
And then it heats up, and then that's how it seals?
Are you talking about like sucking the air out of it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never done it before. That's a hard question right there.
You have to have certain
mason jars?
mason jars.
Well, back in the day, they were canning stuff and
That's
never
what I'm
sealed
saying.
it.
I don't know.
This is a nice one here.
How they did it. Yeah, that is nice.
This one needs a seal. See, like they need a seal here. See how this one doesn't have it?
Right.
And once you put a seal in that and you fill it up, I think that's what you do. Type of deal.
But how do you airtight it?
I don't think you have to. Just airtight. Just boop, airtight.
We'll
I don't know.
do some research.
We'll do some research on that. What do we got going on here? It is a nice looking rooster. You know I like roosters. I'm gonna come out every morning and put him in the yard and just do that, just for the neighbors. Hey, they trying to sell an old Camaro? Back in the day, what was a Camaro going? $10,000 for a V6. Daughter drove it back and forth to college. Huh. $10,000. That one's missing the top, but we did find tops in another box. So that's good. And then you have, I'm gonna guess this is another mason jar, missing another top. They did the Atlas ones, the easy seals. A lot of people do the ball, and that's the ones we find most of. Ooh, this one's blue. This could be a blue ball. Get it? Ball like the... It's a blue ball.
What's the number on the bottom?
The number is number 4. Number 4. There is a number out there. I think it's number 13 that people like, or number 1, or if it's like your birthday or something.
Number 8.
No, here's number 8.
Is that number 8?
Mm-hmm. Doesn't have a top, but we do have all the tops. We found plenty of tops, and we actually have extra tops, and you can still buy these tops. It's not like one of those things that you can't buy.
And I do have some extra seals that may fit those.
Yep, and you can buy extra seals online. So, all right, got a whole bunch of mason jars. Now, these mason jars, you would think, oh, that's not a lot of money. If you go into like any shop around here or up in the mountains or anything like that, they're $10 a piece, $20. If they're blue, automatically goes up a lot. $30, yeah. And the size of them, all that matters when it comes to those. And we usually sell them pretty cheap. We sell them for like 10 bucks, 5 bucks. We keep a good bit of them, so. All right, this says storage blue dishes.
Those plastic very well.
This is packed extremely well.
To unpack it.
All right, this is Jahan something, Germany. Yeah, this is really, okay, we're not gonna unpack all these. As you can tell, they're all that, right? So we're gonna put this back in a very nice.
It looks like the whole set.
This is gonna be the whole set of this. So you have the little dishes, you have a ton of cups. I'm guessing you got the cream and sugar in here. You have bigger plates, and then you have the real big plates here. No reason to unpack all that, just to show you guys the same stuff. So we'll look that up. We'll take a picture of it and see exactly how much that goes for. We got a little organizer here, fabric organizer. They got it at the Goodwill. Ah, they're also Goodwill hunters. There you go. Nothing. I think the bottom one's gonna be empty too. Yep. It's good to know though, good to have. A lot of this stuff though that we're finding is not from, this is desk stuff. This actually could be a whole bunch of just paperwork. That's just a whole bunch of random paperwork for sure.
Do that pink box.
This?
Yeah.
Whoa. Whoa now. We're about ready to have an avalanche. Stay over there. We'll do this pink box, says fragile on it. And then we'll work our way, making our way down south. Walk. They still got the tags on this one, look. $3.99 for that one. It's got pictures. Just a whole bunch of frames. This says Pooperazzi on it. That's what I'm trying to get down to. Pooperazzi bookkeeping. Look at that. They're nice.
Those are nice.
Little Swiffers. You know we gotta have our Swiffers. These are nice. These are like just cleaning stuff. Look at that. That's for a car, I'm pretty sure. Like a wool thing. And then you got, that one's in, little squeegee. That's not too shabby. Look at that thing. Goes like this. You can put stuff in it. We've sold those before. Paparazzi, Pooperazzi. Did Pooperazzi also make, oh. All right, we'll go through that in a second. Let's open that. We just found some neat stuff in there. All right, we got Fragile here. Fragile. It's a major award. I think I'm actually just trying to cut in the box. They all got numbers on them. What does that mean? How do you open it? What is going on here? What? It is. I have no idea what that is. It's like a little. What are we looking at here? Deer Creek Lake? It's like a. I'm not understanding.
It's a salt and pepper shaker, and it's a
corkscrew, and it's a bottle opener.
Huh.
Jack of all trades. Jack and Jill of all trades. Get it? I got it. All right, then it's like a box of little goodies here. All right, then you have like this vase, blue bottom. It's definitely been blown, right? Blown glass, because it has the bubbles in it at the very bottom. Little bud vase maybe. Then you have a tiny, got something going on here. What is this? Manhattan Pina Colada. Yada, yada, yada. What is this guy? That's a salt and pepper shaker. Look at his head.
Huh.
Made in Japan.
Oh, he's cool.
He is cool. Probably worth probably $10 if we find his friend. This one seems to be, they packed this very well.
Is that a bud vase?
It's like a little bud vase, yep.
Oh, that's cute.
What's it say? Be
mine.
Be mine. Oh, that's nice. All right, then you got, oh, this is the RCA dog. Is he a salt and pepper shaker? Yeah. A little salt and pepper shaker for the RCA dog. Then you have, what is going on in this? We're going to have to pack this back like you're not going to believe, because it is, okay. So you have her, right? And then I think these are salt and pepper shakers, and they hang on her hands.
Oh, that's cool.
Right? That's pretty neat. That is pretty neat. Oh, we got his friend. Check it out. We got twins. We got cows. Same cow. That's Foltzcraft, isn't it? Hard to tell, hard to say. We've seen that before with the gooses and the heart. I don't remember where we saw it at. All right, so now we have the other dog. Yeah, these things right here, because I think that these are older, they will 100% sell for 10 to 20 bucks a piece. People really like cool salt and pepper shakers. It's a thing. People collect them, people like them. Check that out, that looks good. And then you have a little guy. Now some of this has been Avon that looks like this, right? Pretty cool looking. Then you have these appear to be small Coke bottles, maybe? Pepsi bottles that are salt and pepper shakers.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah. That's really cool. And the other one looks exactly the same. It just has less things. It's a little clear glass thing. And then you have here, you have a little pitcher and that. So that is really neat. We're going to go ahead and clean up and continue on. This has been, every box is actually different. It's pretty cool. So we're going to go ahead and clean up, continue on. Oh my goodness, there's something really heavy in this. I don't know what it is. We have, oh, this might be good for you to put your rings in while you're selling. You have a couple of these. There's another ring box right here. Shame it is not full of diamond rings, but that's okay. Listen, we're not being ungrateful. It's a pretty good unit for 1,900 bucks. Do not wash. 100% PVC. It's that vegan leather. The plastic. Tablecloth maybe?
Looks like a towel, like a paparazzi towel.
Like a paparazzi towel. Then you have some paparazzi ratchet straps. Ratchet. Then you have a, what is this? Oh, like a tablet probably. Could be what they were using to take like payment or something like that. Because this looks like a box, like a catch-all. But I don't know, there's something. Oh, there's the weight. Hey. We got a bear full of pennies.
Nice.
A bear full of pennies. And we got some stuff here. We have trash bags, another ratchet strap, a paparazzi bag full of just little Ziploc baggies, which will come in handy for us. And then you have a book. This is from the music library. Violin. Some of that stuff might be super expensive actually, right? Old violin sheets of music. Carl? Do you know any of this stuff? You used to play the violin, didn't you?
No, my brother did.
I knew one.
He does. He knows how to play.
I knew one of y'all did. I forgot who it was. Look at that. Yeah, this was $1 at one point. We'll definitely take a look at that. That seems super old. You know who would like to look at that? My dad. He'd be like, you know how old this is? Thing full of butterflies. You have some random looking cords here that they probably used when they were setting up. Could be, I think you're right. That's definitely a paparazzi towel. Watch out, it'll take pictures of you. All right, now in here we have, is that a CD player? Oh, they were jamming. Was there a CD in it? Negative. We will never know what they listened to. Is there CDs in here? It's a CD player. Nope, they were, oh, you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you put that in the old cigarette lighter, you pop that in your cassette tape, and you're jamming out. Look how far we've gone in not that short a time, right? All right, we got neighbor spiders here. Yep, spying your neighbors. Check it out. Empire model. Probably not worth a whole bunch of money there. And then you got one more. Oh, these look super old. Let me see if I can get these out. These look like they should be in Jumanji, right? These are something from Berlin. Gorts from Berlin. They're old, yeah. People were spying on their neighbors since 1892 with these. And it comes with a case, so we'll go ahead and look those up. They could be worth something. Some old binos are worth a lot of money. Some old binos are not worth hardly anything. So you gotta look them up and see exactly what you're working with. You're a millionaire. That's what we're gonna be after this locker, just kidding. Look, we have money It's probably a fun game, right? We like board games. We got some Jurassic Park games that y'all sent us that we play. We like them all. What is this? Are you all right? It just says papers on it. I'm assuming this is just going to be like random papers, mail, because everybody has that in their life. We're looking for how much they did in sales. I'm thinking they did a lot of money in sales. Like, if you got this much, and that's the thing. There's a ledger right there. It's empty.
The red one.
The red one's not empty? All right, got a red ledger. It's empty. There's another red one.
Oh, then it must have known.
Empty.
I just saw writing in one of them.
Well, I don't know about that now, because there ain't nothing there. So, I'm telling you right now, something like this. People always think I'm crazy. I bet you can make a ton of money. If you're like a hustler doing this type of stuff, you can make a lot of money. A lot of money. This says yarn, keep. Now, we haven't found any yarn, because we haven't seen anything. They've mostly been doing like sewing stuff and not like so much this type of stuff. Heart, red heart, whole bunch of yarn. Just...
I think your sister could use some of that?
Yeah, we'll call her up and see. I know yarn, some yarn can be worth a ton of money. I don't know the difference. When I was an early reseller, I watched a YouTube video that was like, yarn can make $1 million. So I went out, remember? And there was that yard sale and I bought 3,000 pounds of yarn. It felt like none of it sold. Well, some of it sold, but not for a lot of money. We'll go ahead and get these chairs down real quick. I think they're actually old rocking chairs. Obviously, I know it's a rocking chair, but I do believe that it is old. It has no name on the bottom of it, but it rocks and it rolls. So that's pretty good. We got some quilting and sewing books. Good grief, this is heavy. Oh my goodness. Should have picked that up. How you gonna get it back down? I don't know. Why'd you pick it up? Who knows? Could have just done it on the ground. Probably. All right, where do we got? Oh, plant first aid. Look at this. Mites, flies, mealing bugs. It's got all types of cool stuff. Yellowing. We have some yellowing actually on our old leaves turn yellow and eventually drop. Usually overwatering, poor drainage and aeration, excessive light, or okay, so basically anything. It can literally be anything if it's yellowing. You're just not taking care of it. A box of books. Of embroidery. Now some of these could be worth some decent money. It all depends. I mean there's a ton of like how to quilt type of deal. So we'll see. We our books, if you ever want to know exactly where we sell our books at, we don't. We give them to Dad. And his eBay store is Z Shore Sales. And you can go on there and check out all the books that we give him. Because, golly, that's heavy. He'll pick that up when he gets here. Trout! Got trout in here. We'll do a couple more boxes. We got some VHS and vape stuff. Or VAP. Or vaporizing. Alright. We have, all I see is VHS tapes. That's all I see. Just some VHS tapes in a box. Good looking box though. We'll keep that. And we don't throw away these boxes. We use some of these boxes for all types of stuff. Mostly storage, and we give them to my parents. It says Xmas storage. It's just one big. We got bears. Take a look at this. That's a good looking bear.
That's a good looking bear.
Yeah,
is that
like,
Mr. and Mrs. Claus?
I think this is Mr. and Mrs. Bear. Yeah. They probably move. They do something.
Cute.
Yeah. Probably booth worthy. We got a lot. We have a lot of Christmas stuff going in the booth this Christmas. It's going to be absolutely bonkers how much Christmas. We have an entire like storage facility right now full of Christmas stuff. It's pretty insane. Fragile, very fragile. All things are possible if you believe. All right. Oh, look at this. We got a A giraffe that looks like it's sitting like a dog. Dog giraffe. Giraffe. Dog. Something. I don't know what that was. That was definitely... Is this Shelly's? We have little baby Shelly's for Myrtle Beach. Oh, go there. And they sell that stuff at the store. It's probably not even from Myrtle Beach. I would think they just probably put Myrtle Beach on it. Okay, that's definitely a dog. There's no way that's a giraffe. It's a giraffe looking up. They could be greyhounds. Remember? Pretty sure that's going to be a greyhound. Then we have some kitchen stuff in here and like a lot of it. Hand painted. We have the other piece to that. We had like a big, the plate. Mixing bowls. So you have all these are mixing bowls of different sizes, and they are Anchor Hawking. So you have all Anchor Hawking mixing bowls, which are pretty decent. You know, like they're not super cheap, but they're not super expensive. And then you have, they look like they might have, like this would be for outside. Got like a little grippy on that thing. You knock it over, it doesn't break probably. That's pretty neat. You have 4 of these. You have a red, a purple, a green, and an orange. And then you have little football. Laces out. Check it out. Every time I say little football, oh, you have to say laces out. It's like just part of it. What movie is that from? You know.
The Longest Yard?
No.
Oh.
Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
Oh.
Pyrex. These are always selling the booth for $5 to $8. All the time. You put it in there, they're going to sell. Then you do have another little trinket dish. It looks like an apple, possibly. What is this? Definitely a pear. Pears. Nope, apple. That's cool. Probably for some dipping. Then you have 4 of these glasses that are blue. And it looks like they're probably just blue glass. See if they're marked on the bottom. Nope. Just a blue looking glass. Definitely not crystal. See how... that's how it sounds in my brain, you know? All right. I really don't want to do this bag. Keep moving this bag around.
What's in it?
All right, we'll do it. It's like a trash can, I think, or something.
Trash can?
It just feels weird. It's just big bins. And more bins. There's 6,000 bins in this place.
Love bins.
That's, I guess, what they were carrying to get to their little shows. I'm saying little shows. I'm thinking they had some big shows, actually.
Yeah.
Because they... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Calm it down. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Got an avalanche. Oh, golly. There's trunks in here. There's so much in here. Remember, this is just half of the unit. There's probably another 10 by 10 stacked full of stuff. All right, this is...
Pick up.
Yeah, we gotta go pick up. This is a snap hoop. We've seen a lot of these and we don't really know exactly what they're used for.
It's to hold the fabric down.
Hold the fabric
the
down.
embroidery machine can
Embroider?
work its magic.
Whoa, what are all these? What is it? How to make it?
It's, yeah, like little...
little instructions? So in the hoop projects...
It's a sampler.
It's a sampler project. 20% off. CD-ROMs. Huh. I don't know if these would have any value though, right? I mean, there's like a ton of them. So you would watch this and learn how to do it? Mix and match quilting? Butterflies and bees? I don't know. Got like 50 of those things. That entire thing's full of that. So I have no idea. Alrighty. Let me go ahead and put... That looks like real jewelry there, don't it? That looks like the real deal. Let's go and open this tin up. Ton of shot glasses.
I like these.
They're salt and pepper shakers.
I wonder if the other one's in there.
Then you have like this.
Oh, is that it? It is it. Sorry.
It is it. Now you got them in your hand.
Now I have them in my hand.
Then you got another salt and pepper shaker there,
Oh, yeah,
which is
there's the
pretty
matching
nice.
one.
There's the matching one. Another salt and pepper shaker there, and the rest is a whole bunch of shot glasses and different stuff. Not seeing anything too interesting other than the salt and pepper shakers are nice.
Are those caps to the...
I don't know. That says Easy Seal Atlas, and then you have a whole bunch here.
Yeah, so those are nice and dark.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I don't know if you put those on first, then you seal it with the top. I don't know. And then you have this box right here we'll go over because I think there's some jewelry in that. This box has a whole bunch of these that we'll use. We've been keeping all these because we'll use those for whatnot shows and everything. You got some pins, some papers. This looks like it came from out of like a desk or something. Just pulled the drawer out. Here's another drawer in here. Then you have like a book, some magazines, not so much going on here. They would be like big decanters maybe. So that's it, but let's go see what we're working with inside of this box. The Darling Clementines. We got some Darling Clementines. World Series. Pirates World Series. Then you have a little dessert spoon. Tablespoons. I don't know. They have that really cool looking box. Darling, that's got your name on it. Okay, let's get to this. Because some of this looks like actual jewelry. Like maybe the real deal jewelry. Maybe in there, I don't know, tough to see. You got this. This could be just stuff that's sewing stuff. You got some stuff there. That could be a spoon. All right, you have a bookmark. That's a good looking bookmark. It's not bad. You got some spoons here. Silver plate, so it's not sterling silver. And this one just says community on the back. You got this guy right here. Another spoon. That looks like it's sterling. Stainless. I know nothing. And you have this guy here. Oh, little baby spoon. Check that out. And then you do have some... I have no idea what this is. Is that like a mason thing? 1881. Leather Lodge number 3. Don't know. And then you have this. This looks like it's sterling or something. There's little pins and stuff and things here. Don't really know exactly what that is. And then in here you have like tie tabs or something. Like what is that?
It's got a marking on there. I can't see nothing.
Can't see nothing.
What does that say? Can you read that?
Let me take a look.
It's like the blind leading the blind.
Seriously, I can't now. Are you kidding me? GF. So I can see the GF, so that's gold filled, yep. Gotcha. So not a lot of money there. See what's inside this guy.
Ooh.
More like, these are cufflinks. And some of these can be gold. Can you imagine if we found one of these like that were gold? These things are like heavy duty stuff here.
Those are really pretty.
These right here, yeah. You got both of them? Yep. I do not think that they're gold though, right? No.
Don't have any markings?
No markings on them. We'll look better under a magnifying glass. And then in here, what do we got going on? This one, does that look gold?
I'm gonna say no.
I'm gonna say no because the clasp. So I'm not seeing where any of this looks super good, right?
925, so that's a ring.
All right.
Look at how cool that is.
Oh yeah, it's got like abalone shell or something in it there. That's pretty nice. All right, so we got some sterling silver stuff. So we might be at like 40 or 50 bucks for the jewelry in there. And all the other stuff we'll have to take pictures of and see exactly. Because that one says it's from 1892 or something. So that's like fairly old, might be worth something. Why is it heavy? With
fabric.
Full of fabric.
Or is that clothes?
This looks like fabric. They could have been making their clothes.
Fabric, yeah.
Fabric that could be clothes. Huh. So that whole thing is full of fabric. The fabric is tough for us to even put a dollar sign on. We're just gonna put $100 for that entire thing. Probably worth more than that, I would think. Maybe $200. We'll put $200. We have no idea. This one's considerably lighter, for sure. All right, so that's like new. What's it say? Beach Girls
Weekend.
Girls Week. You think they were making like these?
No.
With the like a.
I think they bought those.
You think they bought these? All right, so you got that. You got something in here that looks like maybe a cooler. Cooler, 20 days. What movie is that from? All right, so they were making these. For sure. You got Estelata. Nutrition Nights. This stuff is old. like 10 years old, 20 years old. Is that still good, you think? Probably not. And then you got some used makeup in there. So this is a very large bag of makeup. Large bag. You got little doggies. And then this is just a whole bunch of stuff full of fabric. So that ain't too shabby. We'll do this one real quick because it's in the way. Then after that, like I said, this is going to be I know these videos are probably long, but we're going to go through everything with you guys. Is that underwear? Were they making underwear? What do I got going on here? What's in here? Got watches. What type of watches? Roll Fossil. That's a Fossil watch. Hey, some Fossil watches are still pretty good. This is the F2 Fossil. So that's probably pretty neat. And then this one just has a black face to it. Has no numbers on it whatsoever. All right, so this I think is going to be Paparazzi.
No.
No, that's not Paparazzi? Okay, well, we can go through that then. And then you got some underwears. That's just straight up ankle deep in underwear right now. We got some more of that. We're going to try to get away from the underwears. We found, oh, wait a second. We got, there's a lot of underwear in here though. Oh no. Grab that. Oh, it fell. All right, we found all types of stuff in this one. It's always in the sock drawer, you know what I'm saying? All right, this is a whole bunch of just random paperwork, scarves. We got more scarves. A gift for you, Paparazzi. Paparazzi has the crown, right? Look at all this stuff in here. Watches. That is in like a very nice case. We're gonna go ahead and go through all this. I'm just kind of grabbing out the stuff that I think is worth going through for sure. Got some glasses. Grab that out. Do you see anything else that's interesting? And you got a phone in there. So this, super interested what's in these guys. Ashley Bridges. Ah, empty. Ah, empty. Come on, give me one. Okay, we got something here. What is that? That is certified authenticity lifetime.
Ooh. That's gorgeous.
It says gold jewelry. Oh, from QVC. It is Black Hills of South Dakota from QVC. Is it sterling? Sterling, right there.
Yeah.
It might have, and then it's Black Hill gold, so that might be gold up there. Dang, that's a nice little piece right there. That's probably 50 bucks. All right, then you got this. Sterling silver little pendant thing. Mm-hmm. All right, that's probably
like a charm.
Like a charm. It's charming.
Computer.
It's a computer, like an old school computer.
Old school.
Oh. If you know, you know. Do you know? Yeah. There's nothing in these. These are all empty. If you don't know what that is and you're a youngster, that's the old dial-up.
I don't know what you're doing.
What? That was my dial-up. All right, these are all looks like earrings. That they actually look like good earrings, don't they? They're like.
Oh, that's pretty.
Is that sterling? No, it looks like tin. Oh, tin. Some of these are clay.
There's another one.
Yeah. So we have that jewelry right there. Then you got a pair of, oh my goodness, all that work, and it says, thank you. Thank you for that. All right. And you called this, you said this was some pretty cool jewelry. You got that. That's just a face, right? I don't know what that is. No, it just went in that box. We'll never see that again. Paparazzi. Now, how can you tell the difference between paparazzi and good stuff?
You can just tell.
You can just tell?
Or I guess I can just tell.
Got a little Pittsburgh guy. Little snowman. And then you got another guy.
They look like they light up.
They could light up. They're cool. Yeah, you might be able to put little things in there. That's nice. All right, what do we got going on in this bag? Now, right off the bat, can you see anything?
The rings look promising.
All right, how about like the who?
Those.
These are no good? No.
I mean, they are, but they're not. Oh, I have a pair of these earrings.
Yes, you do. You wear them all the time to
love
church.
those.
Yeah. All right, let's look at the rings. You say the rings, if you take a gander at everything else there, they're just, you know, normal looking stuff, which are still sellable pieces, right? All right, now, what you got to do is look. $9.50, Italy. Gosh,
I think that's white gold.
Yeah, that's white gold.
Yeah.
$9.50, I think is. I don't know what $9.50 is. We'll pop it up. That is a hunk of white gold.
And it's got a diamond in it. I mean, well, I don't know.
We'll test the diamond, but it's probably a diamond for sure. Then you have that little guy right there. And then this one. This says 10 karat, but it is like, has the craziest looking 10 karat mark. There's no way you're gonna see that. You think that's real?
I think so.
Yeah?
It feels.
Man, that's hundreds of dollars
That's
in gold
great.
right there. For sure, go ahead and put that in the gold
trying to
pile.
get it off my
Oh
finger.
geez, it's stuck on your finger. Have to get some soap. All right.
And we test these too, so.
Yeah, we always test our stuff. That looks like it says 925, which is pretty, right? And then this one says 925. A lot of the ones that look like that, those say 925, are just plated, and usually they're magnetic. So we'll definitely make sure we test all that. That just looks like a something. And then this one says 10 karat gold.
Nice.
So they were, and that's the hardest thing about the white gold, is that you gotta really pay attention to it. This one doesn't say anything, and I'm pretty sure it's not just by the mold mark on the inside. And then this looks like a spoon. Yep, little spoon there. Got a key. And then this is probably gonna be white gold. This looks like a, nope, sterling. Yep, 925 sterling right there. And that's the rest of it. That's not bad right there. That is really good. And we have all this stuff left. This, and I thought we weren't gonna find any actual real jewelry. What is in this? Beads and backs.
Earrings.
Earrings. Earrings to backs and things. There's a certificate. Oh no, that just fell out of there. There's no way that's gold. That's gold, we're retiring. No. I'm gonna say no, but we'll test it.
Oh, I thought I saw a marking.
That would be wild. But I'm gonna say this is 14 karat gold, filled or plated. It has GF or GP behind it. And then this one looks like it's the same thing. 14 gold plated, yep. So
Those sell pretty well though too.
yeah, the gold plated guys, they still sell really well for us. Japan movement, can't really see what that says.
And we sell watch lots on whatnot.
Yeah, and they usually go really well for us, like, you know, like 20 bucks, 30 bucks or something. So that, and these are good watches. I mean, that's a fossil. That's a good watch. This is the Anne Klein. I don't know about that one. This one is another fossil. And then this one, does it say Prada? What does that say? No. Ordania? I can't even read. No, did I even go to school?
Silver.
This? Let me take a look at it. This is sterling silver. It says it.
Does
right
it
there.
really?
Check it out. Yeah, you called that. That literally says sterling silver.
I thought so.
Stainless on the back. You're saying that this is sterling, or the whole thing
The
is
whole
sterling?
thing, like this.
Really?
Yeah.
That could be worth some decent money right there. That's a bra. Oh, bra on the way. This is a good box right here. Remember, we only paid $1,900 for this unit. Could be one of the better buys. It's not going to beat the millionaire lot. How did they get this stuff out of here? All right, these are made in China, and I think they open. Right? Oh, they're little watches.
Oh, they need to make one like that for an Apple Watch.
Oh, like a little,
Like a cover?
like a cover for an Apple Watch? Yeah, that's pretty neat. I'm really interested to see what's in this thing, but we'll do that last. See anything's in here.
We already
We already went through that. You guys are like, hey, you already went through that, psycho. Look at all this stuff. Gold plate. Oh man, see, like that, we got to go through that, right? This one. They're starting to tarnish a little bit, I think. These are just beads. They're like Mardi Gras beads or something. Let's see if any of this stuff is gold. We already found some. I think we found some real gold. Gold plate. And what I'm doing is I'm just looking at the tags to see what they say. It says Korea. Gold fill, gold, okay. No. Most of those are gonna be gold plate or gold filled.
And I always go through the jewelry a lot better.
This says Korea on it. It just says Korea. I'm not seeing anything else there. And then you have that guy right there. Then we have a slew of earrings here. When I say a slew of earrings, that is a lot of earrings, right? Mm-hmm. Like a lot. Are you seeing anything that looks like we should look at it? Oh yeah, these a lot of times. It says 14 karat, but it says something after it. They might be 14 karat gold. So this is gonna be kind of difficult to say how much we have in jewelry. We already know, I'm gonna say $1,000. Like on the low end. When you start piecing this stuff out, you're gonna find more gold than you think. Yeah. Like when you start looking through this, we always find more gold.
Look at all that.
Yeah, we always find more gold than we think. And then what Kayla does is none of this goes to waste. Like that's a name brand right there. Mm-hmm. Earrings, name brand earrings. I mean, even if it's costume jewelry and it's good costume jewelry, it's worth decent money. Mm-hmm. So there's another set of those.
And I do jewelry bags.
Yep. So none of it goes to waste. That's what I'm saying. This is easy $1,000. Mm-hmm. All right, this is gonna be the last thing. It's going to be the last thing of this video. It is in a case. Something is in Tiffany? It. Is it Tiffany? It opens this way. You ready? Pearls. Look how old they are. Old, and they are like destroyed. Mm-hmm. They're like got wet or something. You would think they'd be able to get wet considering they're pearls. Get it? Yeah, they're like actually falling apart. Interesting. All right. Well, I think that's everything out of that box. What a unit so far. Again, there's a counter down below that says exactly how much we think we'll be able to get for this stuff. We still have all of this stuff left and another 10 by 10 unit full of this stuff, and all of it was $1,900. A smoking good deal. I don't know if this is gonna beat the Millionaire Locker, but she's gonna be, after everything is sold, I think it's gonna be close. I don't know yet. I don't know what the counter says, but it is absolutely insane. We do appreciate everybody watching. Remember, if you're not subscribed, subscribe, comment down below, like the video. You know I will always get you on the next one. Where's Daniel? Daniel, get to work. Stop horsing around.